Hey guys, welcome back to Pages with Sidra. Today, we're jumping into chapter 741 of Magic Emperor. If you haven't seen the earlier chapters, hit up the playlist first. But if you're ready, let's dive right in. Exalted Hei Ran sat down, and Exalted by Mei began. According to Double Dragon Gathering's results, the sacred stones shall be split as follows. The top Superior 3 sect, Ultimate Clarity sect, will receive 100,000. The Hellion Flame 50,000, and Sword Gods sect 30,000. Top of the middle 3 sects, the Demon Scheming sect, receives 10,000, the Universal Righteous sect receives 5,000, and the Demon Soul sect 3,000. The Demon Scheming sect had only ever got a bunch of scraps of sacred stones whenever it came to Double Dragon Gathering. They hardly had anything to develop when they used most of them in the sect's defenses. Only this time, they got a whole 10,000 of them. The fiends were ecstatic. It was something they would never get even in dozens of Double Dragon Gatherings combined. They really won big this time. The Han brothers looked at Ren Song to see his dark look as he listened to Exalted by Mei's words. The top of lower 3 sects, Heaven Trailing sect receives 1,000 sacred stones, Mystical Heaven sect receives 500, and Beast Taming sect 300. This concludes the Double Dragon Gathering sacred stone distribution. Thank you, Exalted. Everyone cupped their hands and bowed, even as some were angry, some were happy, and some were dejected. Mystical Heaven sect's Elder Yin glanced at Ren Song and saw his anger. Young Master Ren, that vile Demon Scheming sect has just got a lot of sacred stones, but they don't have the power of a middle 3 sect. They'll need at least 100 years to grow into their new status. Plenty of time for our chance. Does Mystical Heaven sect think so as well? Ren Song glanced over with a vague smile as he spoke. Elder Yin picked up on something and probed. Young Master Ren already has a plan? Humph, not mine. Someone already has his eye on that punk, waiting for the right moment. When the time comes, I hope Mystical Heaven sect will join us and not run away. Elder Yin shook and frowned. He only wanted to comfort the young master of the top 3 guardian sects and get them to push down the speedy growth of the Demon Scheming sect. However, he never thought the Heaven Trailing sect already had a plan to deal with him and wanted the Mystical Heaven sect to join them. Just what are they planning? If it gets out of hand, Double Dragon Manor will step in and Heaven Trailing sect will be finished. Mystical Heaven sect didn't want to go down as well. Elder Yin frowned as he pondered. Ren Song saw his hesitation and said, "No worries. I know what you're afraid of. Double Dragon Manor doesn't want Western Land's power to drop and is on the lookout for any conflict between sections. But you should know not everyone's house affairs are so easily settled." "You mean?" Elder Yun was stunned. Ren Song cast a nasty look at Zhuo Yifan as he smiled eerily. Even in Demon Scheming sect, not everyone took a liking to this punk. When the time comes, the Demon Scheming sect would fail its duties so much, the Exalted can't do anything. Unless they don't want to lead the Western lands. Elder Yin pondered and nodded. Next are the individual scores in the Double Dragon Gathering for the best 10 disciples in Western lands and their rewards. Exalted by Mei and Exalted Hei Ran spoke up. The people turned solemn and eager. Exalted Hei Ran stood up and spoke. In this Double Dragon Gathering, the 10th disciple in Western lands is 3rd Young Master Han from Demon Soul sect. 100 sacred stones. Exalted Hei Ran continued. The 9th place goes to 2nd Young Master Han, 200 sacred stones. The brothers shouted in joy. They both made it, and now had a chance of getting into Double Dragon Manor. The 8th place goes to Ren Song, 300 sacred stones. 7th place, Xie Tianshang, 400. 6th place, Han Yunfeng, 500. 5th place, Wen Tao, 600. 4th place, Zhao Dezhu, 700. 3rd place, Yin Mo, 800. 2nd place Wu Qingqiu, 900. 1st place. Exalted Hei Ran paused for effect, getting everyone excited. The 2 strongest in this Double Dragon Gathering were Zhuo Yifan and Yi Lin, but none of their names was among those 9 places. Did Yi Lin die? Is that why Exalted Hei Ran didn't announce him? The people started looking dejected at this though, and sighed. So young and so strong. What a shame. Exalted Hei Ran continued at long last. 1st place Yi Lin, 1,000 sacred stones. What? At this news, the crowd was aboil. Then confused eyes focused on Zhuo Yifan. Why didn't the final winner get a spot as well, but the loser did? Does the Double Dragon Manor have some shady agenda for the Double Dragon Gathering? But this is too shady. You think we're so blind we can't see the outcome? They recalled how Exalted He Ran rescued Yilin, and they started making wild guesses that Yilin had something to do with the Exalted to be shielded, thus forcing the best in Western lands, Zhuo Yifan, to be a crownless king. From the moment Yilin fell, everyone saw Zhuo Yifan as the number one. Even if he wasn't officially recognized, everyone saw him as such. All looked at the Exalted Double Dragons with doubt and suspicion. What strings are you pulling here? The Exalted shared a look, knowing what they were thinking. The Double Dragon Manor, which was renowned for being fair for thousands of years, was now facing everyone's doubts because of one brat. They had to work hard to build up their image, only for it to collapse in an instant before they could even explain why. This only showed just how much Zhuo Yifan grew in their eyes. Such charisma had the Exalted appreciating him more. Exalted, why isn't Zhuo Yifan among the top 10 disciples? Wu Qingqiu bowed and asked. The crowd grew noisier as their doubts mounted. Exalted He Ran didn't say it. It is Double Dragon Manor's rule. Exalted He Ran made it so no one could challenge his decision again. None wanted to offend the strongest in Western lands. Is it? However, Wu Qingqiu smiled, bowing again. Since it's Double Dragon Manor's rule, I won't pry, but I ask Exalted to take down Yilin's and my name as well. What? The crowd was speechless from shock. Wu Qingqiu continued. Exalted, I just don't want my name to be on a meaningless ranking. I wouldn't want to disgrace Double Dragon Manor's rankings. With Junior Brother's temper, I think you will want the same. So you mean our ranking was unfair and dishonors you? Exalted He Ran growled. The anger the crowd felt caused them to shiver. Wu Qingqiu shook his head, but the meaning was obvious. Ha ha ha. Exalted, how can a disciple from the Ultimate Clarity sect say something like that? I just felt Junior Brother, and I will only dishonor Double Dragon Manor's ranking by being on it. If it's possible, please remove us from list, just as you did with Brother Zhuo. The crowd gasped as to the meaning. Zhuo Yifan felt the same. No wonder you were once the top disciples of Western land. You dare to subtly mock the Exalted. Just like I thought, Wu Qingqiu is worth befriending. That's it for today's chapter recap. If you enjoyed the breakdown, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated with the latest manga, manhwa, and manhwa recaps. Got thoughts on today's chapter? Drop them in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on the story. See you in the next one. Until then, keep turning the pages.